Welcome, dear my broadcasting Tenji. And today I will tell you how to pick up sensitivity in our favorite game. I would like to start by explaining some basic things. What is sensitivity, or what is it? Sensitivity is essentially speed, with which your cursor moves across the screen. The higher the sensitivity, the faster it moves. There are aspects based on which you should select sensu. First aspect is movement. You're moving in the game. They depend not only on how well do you handle the joystick, but also from your turning in general. That is, from the finger responsible for the tip. The second aspect is recoil control. That is spray. Now let's go to setting. Go into landfill mode. Start picking I advise with sensitivity 2 and 0. Your task now is just to try to clamp flat, investing as much as possible in recoil control. If you fail, try to make the sensitivity lower by 0.05. Now after a successful clamp, we move 10 meters away from a lonely target and start moving from side to side while holding the sight on his head. If you feel, what for this exercise you lack sensor, then we compensate for this by accelerating. Move on to the next stage. So what is acceleration? Honestly, in almost 2 years of playing, I could never come up with the clearest definition possible. However, I understand its functionality. Acceleration allows, due to the speed of the finger, increase the distance, overcome by cursor. If you try sharply pointing at sins without acceleration, you will cover a shorter distance than with acceleration even. If it is minimal, acceleration can drastically change your gameplay. So how to pick him up? A guide for you here should act. Comfortable 90-degree turn in one swipe. Start the selection with acceleration 0.05. Then add or subtract by O. 1 as a check. You can try. Shoot static low targets with clicks. Now I want to talk a little about the so-called floating sense. This problem appeared long enough. First on iOS devices. After, and on Androids, sensitivity just stopped being stable. A delay started to appear. The cursor just didn't keep up with the finger. On iOS there are no options to fix it, but on Android same. The best way, and to this day remains the way, which I used back in 22. Unfortunately, it will only suit people who have a phone screen of 120 Hz or higher. To get sharp sensitivity, we'll have to sacrifice 120 frames in the game. Your task is to go to screen settings, include 120 Hz, and in the game leave 60 FPS. This way you get not the smoothest pick, but the sensitivity is getting so much sharper. Only mode. Energy saving during the game is now not worth turning on. Otherwise, the necessary sharpness will disappear. I hope I helped you with the selection of sensitivity. If you want more guides, put likes and write. What feed would you like to see in the next video? Everyone, thanks for watching.